Pile number 1, viewers, this is the seashell that you chose along with your sea pebble. Looks like a little heart. I'm going to put that here. This is your card. There's a message on the back of that. I will be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. We are looking at messages for the month of November 2025. We want to see what the energy is, what the main theme is, and to do that, what I do is grab an oracle deck for you to see what the main energy or theme is for your month ahead. So let's see, what is your message for November 2025? What is the main theme and our energy happening for you for the month ahead, November 2025? Let's see what this month is all about for you, what to know, what to expect, right? All right, and then I also have the Witch's Garden Tarot, which I'm really growing a fondness to. I wanted to keep using it because I haven't used it enough, and I love the imagery. It's really speaking to me lately, so that's why I chose to use it for this reading. Let's see, November 2025. Okay, wow, did you see that? We have the Sun, we have the King of Wands. Oh wow. Okay, let's see if we can get one more. And the Page of Pentacles. I love that. Okay, so Page is actually giving me brand new energy. Brand new energy, some kind of successful opportunity. I'm also getting inspiration and inspired action from the King of Wands in a very determined and motivated way. Let's pull over the Oracle card because I feel like something big is happening for you this month, and it's going to end up making you very happy. It's going to bring you something. It's going to brighten your day, your month, your vibe. It's going to lighten your light. I'm hearing like lighten the weight off your shoulder in some way. But let's take a look. Whoa. Okay, so you have power, and then you also have the King of Wands, which is symbolic of power. So you are in a very powerful position in the month of November. You're stepping into power, and I'm also seeing a balance energy coming through the cards because I feel like they're playing off of each other in a very interesting way. You have 2 horses, right, in the Sun card. You have 2 cheetahs in the Power card, and you have 2 lions in the King of Wands. So you're coming into balance, power, and harmonic alignment, and I feel like it's with an opportunity to learn, to grow, to do something new. Could be a career opportunity, maybe a new field of study. Some of you could be taking up a hobby, learning a trade, or something along those lines. Some of you might even be going back to school. Pages are students of life, and the Page of Pentacles is one that steps in a new direction, takes the first step in the direction of something tangible to increase its abundance, to increase its wealth, to learn something like study, books, knowledge, and whatnot. Pages are also messengers. They deliver messages. So you could be getting a very important message that is going to lead to a successful outcome and somehow, in some way, empower you to move forward, to shift something in as far as in and around what you're doing right now. There's a change afoot is what this is giving me, because the Page is saying, I'm stepping into fresh new energy. I'm learning something new. I'm taking on a new trade or field of study. I'm going to embrace the potential and the possibility that awaits me if, you know what I mean, if I take inspired action upon this. It feels like the lions are giving you courage and confidence to do this. The horses in the Sun card feel like they're giving you the power and the momentum and the ability to move forward with it. And the cheetahs are saying this is going to happen quickly, because cheetah energy is quick, fast-moving energy. And it's an energy of taking advantage of the momentum while you have it. And you're taking a tangible step forward in the direction of this. So I don't know if you're getting an offer, maybe a job offer, maybe, like I said, you're taking up a new field of study, you're going in for a new career, maybe you're shifting your direction as far as what you're doing in a tangible way in your routine or your everyday life. But whatever it is, it's changing everything. You stepped into your power. You're activated in some way. And this activation is moving you forward in a very, very happy direction. So expect a successful outcome to something. If somebody, like, let's say, for instance, if you have a job interview, this is giving me the vibe that you might get the job. You definitely have the power behind you to get the job. And that goes for a lot of other things that you might be experiencing, right? If it's a house that you're putting an offer in on, okay? And I'm getting the vibe of like paperwork, looking at contracts. That energy is coming from the Page of Pentacles. So you could be looking at contracts, paperwork. If there's an offer you're looking to put in on a house, this is saying you will get the offer accepted. Also, if you're looking to sell a house, I feel like this is giving the vibe that everything is aligning so you can sell that house because you have a very tangible and it feels like happy offer coming through with the sun energy. These are good vibes, good times, and good intentions surrounding you this month towards whatever offers and opportunities and potential that you are stepping forward into and or that are being offered to you. Okay? King of Wands also is energy that wouldn't hesitate. Likewise, the cheetahs and the horses energy also wouldn't hesitate. King of Wands acts in courage and confidence to pursue whatever it needs to do, move in the direction of that without hesitating. So I feel like this is such a powerful push behind you this month in certain areas of life, whether it be career, home, or hobbies and ideas, maybe even business ventures, brand new business ventures. You might feel a little green around the edges. In other words, like, I've never done this before, but I'm willing to try. And that energy is coming from the Page of Pentacles. Likewise, the determination and the go-get-em energy from the King of Wands. I want to look underneath the deck as, underlying energy as well. And then we're going to pull over this card. Okay. Five of Pentacles. So after a period of loss and lack, after a period of scarcity, maybe underneath the surface, right? After a period of struggle or challenge or feeling kind of lost as far as your sense of direction, you have the sun coming through to brighten your vibe, your mood, to lighten your load. Because if you look at this card, the energy is like cold, right? And then you have the warmth of the sun to make it better. So there's a situation in your journey right now that is in the process of improving. Because you have the power, the energy, I even want to say the resources behind you now to help move it along. Oh, look at that. So you're being guided. Yeah. You're absolutely being guided. And I did shuffle for all of these cards that you choose from. You're definitely being guided in the direction of true north to get you out of a challenging situation this month. So if there's been an ongoing scenario that's been kind of dragging you down, maybe draining you of your energy, your resources, if it's creating a feeling of instability or uncertainty, you are being pulled out of that situation in the month of November in a way that's going to level you up, in a way that's going to bring you success. And I'm also feeling energy of abundance and increase. And I think that's coming from the combination of the Sun and the Page of Pentacles. It's giving me the feeling that this combination of cards is saying, look, this might be a new scenario for you, but you're going to be very happy with the outcome. It's going to bring you success. It's going to help you get back on your feet in a positive way, to bring you the increase that you need to get you out of a challenging situation. You are being guided in a direction that is meant for you, that is leading you right and true. You will not be led astray in this situation. Keep aligned with your intuitive nudges. Follow through with them with inspired action like the King of Wands would, without hesitation, because what it's going to do is open the doors of opportunity for you and guide you in the direction that you're meant to be and out of a situation that feels like it might have been challenging or stagnant. So I love this for you. I feel like this is the level up you've been waiting for after a period or a cycle of struggle, strife, and challenge. Maybe lack and scarcity. Maybe finances were tight for a while. And this could be the very thing that, you know, increases your finances and brings you more abundance and happiness and a sense of overall well-being and feeling like you're thriving with the sun energy. Don't hesitate to try something new. It could be the very opportunity that, you know, opens the door to guide you in the right direction. All right, we have earthly energy and vision. Yeah, I love this. The earth energy is about stability, okay? And feeling grounded and safe. So you are safe is what I want to say. You are guided. You are safe in your situation. And also these things are happening in a very tangible way that will benefit you, okay? So they're going to benefit you in a tangible way. Likewise, the owl energy is about wisdom, knowledge, intuition, trusting the way that you're being guided, right? Trusting the way your intuition or your higher self is guiding and leading the way, even if you don't know how it's all going to end up. The reason why I say that is because we have the blindfold on, and that can sometimes speak of not seeing, like not physically seeing, but intuitively you can feel and sense. So even though you don't know how, or you know how it's going to look or how it's all going to happen or unfold, this is saying to trust the inner world, the inner vision, the inner knowing, because it's giving you a glimpse, okay, of what lies ahead. So I want to see what's underneath here as well. All right, so you have a choice to make, or there's a diverting path is what I heard. A diversion or a diverting path. Okay, so your path is diverting in some way. I feel like a timeline split. Also, your path is splitting, diverting in a new direction. And I was getting that from the energy of the opportunity and the potential and the offers that are coming through to step you into a new direction. You're going to have a choice to make. I feel like an offer could be presented to you, and underneath the surface, you're going to have a choice to make. But I feel like choose the one that's going to make you happy. Choose the one that's going to bring you opportunity and increase and get you out of the situation that maybe has been feeling like this Five of Pentacles here. Okay. Also, we have the Dove on the card. Peaceful resolution, peaceful outcome is what this is saying as a result of a possible choice or offer that is presented to you. You can accept or decline, but I feel like the opportunity is in your best interest. Of course, always listen to your intuition when deciding what to do, but it does feel like the choice here is obvious, okay? Oh, whoa, that's cool, because didn't I say it could be a home offer? That's wild. And underneath the surface, you have the home card. Again, it's also an energy of stability as well. So yeah, you could literally get an offer for your house, or you could be selling your home. Someone could make the offer. You could be making an offer to buy a home yourself. Something about the stability and the situation of your home life is changing. I think it's becoming more stable as a result of whatever this offer and opportunity and new fresh start is. Pages are new beginnings and the first step in the direction of something new. So I feel protection also coming from the home card, because the turtle shell is protective. So you're safe, even though right now underneath the surface, it might not feel like things are safe or stable, right? Let's see if we can get a final oracle card. The King of Wands feels like it could be your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or energy you're taking on. Likewise, somebody who could be presenting the offer, right? Maybe a boss or a higher up, or somebody you know in that case. Also, I'm getting vibes of creativity, okay? Wands energy, creativity, ideas flowing, and it might require this month that you take action upon those ideas and not fall asleep on them, okay? Because when you do, it's going to shift your direction in a very positive way and get you out of a feeling of lack, scarcity, boredom. I don't know why boredom, but feeling like nothing's improving. It could be the very thing that makes you happy and improves your situation in a positive way. So act upon the ideas, the nudges, the inspirations as they come. Take action towards creative inspiration as well. It could improve your home life, your overall vibe even, because when you are acting on the creativity, you are most in alignment when you're using your creative spark. And the energy of twos, right, with the 2 lions, the 2 cheetahs, the 2 horses, that's about you being in alignment with yourself. So acting upon the creative inspiration ideas as you get them is going to bring you further and further and further into alignment with your overall path, is what this is saying. And power you up, level you up, right? Stepping into power. Okay. This here is the angel, I think angel tarot cards. They have kind of like an oracle message on them, okay? And you got 2 of them. Oh, okay, so we have 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Earth. Final oracle message. Seeds well planted. Look at that. A temporary pause in action, maybe to decide, and unnecessary worry. So please don't worry about what's happening for you. The seeds of your intention are taking root and growing, okay? They are well secured. And they are in the process of developing right now as we speak. It says being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. Okay, so if you're being presented with an offer, maybe a job offer or house offer or something, and you have a choice, you will make the right decision. Try not to be too cautious. I feel like this is saying throw a little caution to the wind, see where it leads. Take a step in the new direction with the Page of Pentacles, right? And you could also be blessing somebody less fortunate this month as well. That's possible, especially if there's somebody in need. You could be helping somebody out, or somebody could be helping you out if you're feeling like you can use a leg up, okay? So let's see what the message is for you this month with the angel numbers. If you're not familiar with my readings, I roll the dice for angel numbers to see what other messages we can glean, right? Sometimes the angel number interpretation that you research or whatever oftentimes confirms what I've already said in the reading and or provides you with a personal message. I don't like to give you a source to look up the angel numbers because it could be one you don't like. There's a lot out there. I say do the research, find one that you connect with in your heart. If it feels right to you, go with that one. Let it be your guide. Likewise, take the journey to research for yourself because you never know what other sign synchronicity you might come across. And if you can, please refrain from putting numbers into interpretations in the comment section for the same reason, because we want to give everybody a chance to find the magic and serendipity of these numbers for themselves. So let's see. What is your angel number for November, the month of November 2025? 2. Again, more energy of like the double, right? The double animals here. The 2 lions, the 2 horses, the 2 cheetahs. We have 6. 3. Okay, so 263 is your angel number. I will put in the screen. Go ahead and look it up, see what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. Maybe have some fun exploring even my Etsy shop to support me beyond YouTube. Check me out there. I have personal readings there that I offer when I have the time, as well as channeled paintings that I do with a personal message just for you. Crystal jewelry there as well. Pay me a visit whenever you get the chance. Thank you for supporting my channel and watching and spending time with me today. Take care of yourself and always keep shining. Pile number 2. These are your shells from the ocean. As something to choose from. I did shuffle for all of these cards as well. This is your card. There's a message on the back of it. I will be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. We are looking at messages for November 2025. We want to see what the main energy or theme is for your month ahead, what to know, what to expect, what could be happening for you in the month of November 2025. Let's see, what is your message? And then I'll follow up with some tarot as well. here. And then I have the Witch's Garden Tarot. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. And if I need to look underneath the surface of the deck, I will. Let's start with the Oracle card first. Oh, okay, magic and enchantment, all right? So there's some magic. I feel like magic and miracles is what this is giving me. And the mermaid is giving me energy of deep diving, as well as a lighthouse being guided and shown the way. I don't know if you personally have been on a deep diving journey spiritually within yourself, but it feels like there's something that's surfacing now. I am getting the vibe from this card that there's been a lot of magic happening in the subconscious realms, a lot of magic that has been taking places in the spaces and the places that you can't see, like in the deep, deep depths, right? That now is surfacing. Like a mermaid dives deep and then surfaces to, right, the water. So what was hidden now gets revealed is the feeling that this card is giving me. There's been a lot of magic at work on your behalf, and that magic is about to reveal itself. It feels like the lighthouse is saying, I'm guiding you to the result or the outcome of whatever this magic has been working toward. You will soon see the result of some kind of inner work or magic that you've been doing. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, Eight of Wands. You're moving forward. Mira, I said magic and you have the freaking Magician card, right? Whoa. All right. Hell yeah, you're right there. You're so close. Knight of Wands. Okay? Don't get tired now. You're right on the brink of all these things that have been happening for you, and I know that it feels like a lot. That's what this Knight of Wands is saying. The Knight of Wands is saying, look, I know you've been through the ringer. You've been through hell probably and back again, maybe more than once. But you have to keep in mind, 8 to the 9 is progress. 8 is movement forward, okay? This is also successful energy. This is travel, movement, speed, action, momentum, communication, phone calls, emails, texts. You can get some really good news. I feel like it's saying be on the lookout for unexpected news. Because part of you might be feeling like this and you don't see this coming towards you. Battered, beaten, bruised, tired. Soul tired, right? Your soul is probably tired as hell. That's the energy of a warrior that is standing after battle. And he's on edge. And he's wondering when the other shoe is going to drop. It could drop at any moment. And he's like, do I just give up? Or do I continue to stand guard? This is saying, don't go AWOL now, right? When you're so close to the finish line. Because after this is completion. The number 10 is completion. This is the approaching 9 is a number that approaches completion. 10 is the completion and the perfection of it. You are moving in the direction, I feel, with the Magician, of a manifestation. There has been so much going on underneath the surface. In the spaces, like I said, in the spaces and the places that you couldn't see. But the result and the reveal of all the inner work and magic that you have been doing underneath the surface is about to surface this month. And I feel the Nine of Wands is saying you're not expecting it. You don't see it coming. But the Eight of Wands is travel and movement, and it is traveling to you. It is traveling towards you. It's coming towards you now. So all the deep diving you've done, all the manifestation and subconscious work that you've done, all the alchemizing and transmuting and transmutation that you've done is about to yield a big result. Okay? You are the magician. You are the magic that is allowing for this to happen now. It was always you. Because in the magician card, you literally in the card are the fifth element. You are the element of the spark of spirit. All the other elements of the on the table, the cups, the wands, the pentacles, those are all by means that you connect the greater whole, which is you, to create your heaven on earth. Each suit, cups, wands, pentacles, right, swords, they're all elements that you master. And once you master them all, right, as the embodiment of spirit, you are the one who can create the subconscious, right, from the subconscious realm and make it conscious. You can make the intangible tangible. You can bridge the gap between subconscious and conscious. You can manifest heaven on earth, right? You make the intangible tangible, like I said, the non-physical physical. You basically manifest your intentions into reality in a way that you can touch it, hold it, see it, okay? Because really what it's saying is, as a magician, everything begins in the realm of spirit first before it's tangibly created in the physical, right? Like this deck of cards, any deck of cards that you see on the table, began as a thought first. It was birthed in the subconscious realm of spirit. And then it was tangibly created and manifested and or brought to fruition in a physical way. So everything is a thought first. And that enchantment card is saying, you did some serious deep diving in the subconscious realm to manifest something now that is coming towards you in a physical way. So it's no more dreaming about it. This is you now moving into a space and a place and a time where you're going to be living it too. Okay? You're going to be living it. I don't know if you noticed this, but I find a lot of stones and shells that are like literally right in the shape of a heart. So I feel like that's, you know, I chose all of them that were like kind of heart shaped. And that's kind of telling me to continue to lead with your heart, because you're manifesting from your heart. It's not just the visions in your mind's eye that you hold, but you're also holding it deep on your heart. And it's the feeling, the combination of that thought and that feeling that are making it happen. Okay, I want to see, you know what? I want to see what's under here first. Okay, let's take a look. Underneath the surface, a hidden influence maybe. Oh, Page of Wands. Wait a minute here. That's energy of good news. Yeah, like I said, phone calls, emails, texts. You might get an important message, a download even, an idea, an inspiration that comes through that you might have to take the first step in the direction of. Pages do step in the direction of something new. They are also messengers delivering a message. But especially the Page of Wands is an energy of good news. So there's some good news coming towards you, especially with these two cards as a combo, right? The Eight of Wands and the Page of Wands, for sure. And it's going to help, I don't know, I'm getting the vibe, it's going to help put your mind at ease as well. But just know you're manifesting this, or you have been manifesting this good news. I think you're going to be receiving signs and synchronicity to confirm what's happening for you now. Because again, you did the work to align with this. You did the deep dive. You've been guided by spirit the entire way to be, you know, think of a lighthouse. What it does is guide a ship safely to shore, to avoid, like, you know, craggy rocks and whatnot. So it's like you're being guided safely in the direction of this manifestation. And you're just in an interesting position where you can't quite see that it's on the horizon. But it is. You're literally the magic making it happen. Let's see what else we have. Oh, look at that. Abundance. Yeah. You're coming into some form of increase in abundance. Spiritual abundance, right? Mastery even. With the Magician. Now, I was getting the vibe from the Magician that you're making a dream a reality in some way, right? Making the intangible tangible. And what it could be is more abundance, more increase, more wealth, more prosperity. Maybe that's what you've been manifesting. I'm looking at this like you're going to experience, I'm getting a surprise, to be honest. I think this is a surprise coming your way. You don't see this abundance that's on the way. I don't know in what form it's going to come. Like I said, you could get a really important message, letter, paperwork, message. Maybe it brings an opportunity. Maybe it surprises you with money. I think this is part of the manifestation, though. Prosperity, abundance, wealth, increase, money. Maybe you're, with the Nine of Wands, I'm going to look underneath the surface of this too, but I feel like maybe with the Nine of Wands, you're worried about your abundance in some way. But Spirit's like, it's safe. You're cool. We got you. You don't have anything to worry about is what the feeling is here. Because where there's a will, there's a way. And if you willed it, okay? If you willed it, it has to come. The abundance is on its way. The abundance is coming. The feeling is to soothe your concerns or worries. There's been magic at work in your life this entire time. You've been the one leading the way. You're the one making it happen. Again, you're the magic at work. Also, don't hesitate to act upon an inspiration, nudge, or an idea with the Page of Wands energy. Sometimes the Nine of Wands could be tired, right? It wants to bail out. But it could be you acting upon the nudge and the inspiration that actually brings the abundance too. All right, so consider that for a minute. And the Magician is saying you have the power to make it happen. You have the power to follow through, to do it, to align with it. Matter of fact, the Eight of Wands, you're moving in the direction of that now, whether you realize it or not. So you have all this energy backing you up, I feel, spiritually as well. And it's like you're almost there to you're so close to bringing this to completion. When you're about to give up, this is saying, please reconsider. If you feel like you're about to give up, don't. Okay? Nine of Wands. I know you're tired. I know you want to say to hell with this. But you have a whole, it feels like a whole orchestration of events, or it feels like the energy of a chain of events working on your behalf to make this happen. And it's all lining up and moving there right now. Like you can't stop it from coming towards you. Okay, let's see what's underneath here. Oh, I love that. You're blossoming and you're blooming. Look at the beauty. You know what's interesting? We have Van Gogh's, is it cherry blossom or almond blossoms in the background here of this card? I've never noticed that before. It's wild. As many times have I gotten this card, I've never noticed Van Gogh's almond blossoms in the background. There is so many beautiful things about to take place for you, okay? For your benefit and on your behalf is what this is telling me. You're like the flower that has been slowly but surely, right, opening its petals. That is a process that can't be rushed. That's why I said the deep dive, right? You do the deep dive and you slowly come up to the surface. That's the same energy of a flower opening its petals. It cannot be rushed. And the process maybe has felt slow in coming. And maybe that's why this Nine of Wands feels tired. But you're right there. And you don't see what's happening for you. And you might be feeling a little weary with this energy of the Nine of Wands. But you're tougher than you realize. And you can see this through to the end, because there is something big happening for you this month. And you know what? Because it feels like a surprise, it almost feels like the cards, you let me know, but the cards feel a little vague as far as what this surprise could be, or what the manifestation is, or maybe gonna look like. I know that it's abundant. I know you've been waiting for it for a while. I know you've been working on the magic, on yourself even, to move in the direction of this. Some of you might not even realize you're moving in the direction of it, but you have been all along, have been moving in the direction of this manifestation, of this idea, of this spark, of this abundance, of this beautiful blossoming and becoming. And it's happening for you. I feel like this reading, if anything, is just saying, I guess, giving you confirmation. It's just giving you confirmation that it's happening. And it very well may present itself to you this month. And if it does, please let me know. Because something beautiful is happening for you. Something magical is happening for you. And you're right there. So don't hesitate now, is what this is saying. Don't hesitate. Don't give up now. Okay, so you're releasing something. You're letting something go to receive this. A lot of times, the deep dive of the mermaid energy goes through a healing, right? It heals. It does the deep inner work to heal, to transmute and release, yes, in order to prepare, right, and to surface in the direction of what it is that you are manifesting. It's very metaphorical, okay? Crazy, because I said messages, right, with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Wands. So yeah, you're getting some serious news. I think it's going to enlighten you to something. It's going to surprise you. Messages, downloads, information, phone calls, emails, texts, paperwork even, because of the scroll here. And also the High Priestess energy of the pomegranate. The High Priestess also holds a scroll, which is hidden, the hidden realms and information of the subconscious, right? So there could be something subconscious that surfaces, especially with the mermaid energy and these two cards, which are kind of giving High Priestess energy. There's something from the subconscious that surfaces to reveal something to you that was maybe hidden, to show you something that you need to know, see, understand, and act upon. Ideas, right? Action with these two cards. Likewise, that helps you to move in the direction of this manifestation and bring it to you that much quicker. Let's not forget the Eight of Wands is fast, speedy energy. So something surprising, unexpected is happening for you, surfacing, happening in a magical way to bring you a manifestation. You probably in some situation might not see this coming. It might happen suddenly overnight. It might come at you fast, but it's all to level you up and bring you some kind of abundance, so that way you could put the past behind you. This difficult, challenging situation of the Nine of Wands, you could really put it behind you and bring it to a finale, right? Something's going to change and shift very quickly for you. And I think it's putting you on the path to your abundance and manifestation come true. And it's happening in a beautiful way right here. Okay. Let's take a look under here as well. All right, so we have the Fear card. That's very much in line with the Nine of Wands, right? Because there's a little bit of trepidation in this card. Weary, right? Weary, trepidation energy for sure with the Nine of Wands. Underneath the surface, you might be feeling the need to like pivot, Also change direction. Again, if you get some kind of news, it might help you change direction and pivot your path. Like the rabbit, that's what they do. They pivot and move to avoid, right, danger. So you might be put in a position to pivot your path, but in the pivoting, it aligns you with the manifestation, it aligns you with abundance. Okay, it aligns you with the success of the Eight of Wands. It aligns you with a new path. It helps you to release the old. Okay. And I know that you're tired, Nine of Wands. I know that you might have some fears around your situation, maybe. Because with the Nine of Wands, sometimes we can stand there like, oh, is anything ever going to get better? I'm so tired. Can I really be done with this situation? Right? Yeah. But the thing is, you're there. And that Nine of Wands was saying not to hesitate to act upon a nudge if you get it, because it's going to lead you to a blessing. It's going to lead you to your abundance. It's going to lead you to your manifestation. You might have to work through some of your fears to act upon it, but you are more than capable with the Magician's energy. You have all the tools that you need within and on the table to make it happen, despite any trepidation or fear you may have. Right? You can work through your fears. All right. So we have, this is your final oracle, but we have the Three of Earth, Three of Pentacles, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, being a team player. So that energy of creativity is coming also from the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands for sure, the creative power of manifestation, mind you, right? So things are coming together as a number 3. That's energy of creation, manifestation, and expansion. So things are coming together to allow for this to happen. For some of you, it could be increased abundance because of a job, a new, maybe a new job, maybe a creativity or hobby that you decide to act upon. You're also getting recognized for your work. You might be a little apprehensive, maybe about a work opportunity, or maybe a change in direction when it comes to your career if you're still working. But you have so many skills to bring to the table or to any situation. And the feeling is they're highly sought after. So even if you might be a little bit worried about maybe a career or a hobby situation or a project that you want to act upon, you have the skills to back you up to allow for this to happen so you can be successful. Do not hesitate on the ideas that are presented to you. If you feel led to act upon it, do it, because this is saying, even if you have, right, you have to work through your fears, but this is saying you can do it. Despite the fears, do it anyway, because when you work through your fears, you often get to a point where it's like, man, I don't know what I was so scared about. I should have did that sooner. Do you see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what it is. You're about to work through some fears to accomplish a goal, and it's going to bring you the very thing that you've always wanted in a positive, successful way. And your life is about to shift in a way that's going to feel like you're thriving, you're blooming, you're blossoming in new ways, all because you took the chance. So I don't know if some of you are looking to take a leap of faith in some way when it comes to working through your fears or doing something outside of the box. Okay. But this is saying, if that's the case, you have the ability to work through it, maneuver, pivot where you need to and how you need to. Trust that Spirit is also helping you to do that so you can achieve more. Do not hesitate in the month of November. I think acting on your inspirations as they are brought to the surface is going to lead you to your abundance. The idea is going to lead to the abundance. The way you pivot and move this month is going to lead you to your abundance. It's going to lead you to the manifestation. You've been prepared for this. You did the deep dive and the inner work to prepare for it, to release, to let go, to arrive. Okay? That's what this is saying. It's going to be a beautiful month. Full of surprises. It does feel like that for sure. You might surprise yourself, though, is also what this is saying. you might freaking surprise yourself with how quickly you shift, things change, and you're led towards your abundance and your manifestation. That is how powerful and creative you are as a magician. And also, Three of Pentacles is giving me the energy of all the right people, places, things, and scenarios are coming together to support you. So it can happen. So it does happen. Okay, so let's see what your angel number is for this reading. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do roll the dice. The angel numbers can provide a lot of confirmation of what is already said in the reading, and or provide you with a message you need personally in the moment. I don't give you a source to look up the numbers because it could be one you don't like. I'll never like to imply that one source is better over another. There's lots on the internet. I would say do your research, find a source that you trust and speaks to your heart. Go with that one. Let it be your guide. Also, take the journey because you never know what other signs and serendipity you might find. There could be lots of other synchronicity along the path to finding the numbers. Likewise, if you can please refrain from putting number interpretations in the comment section for the same reason. We want to give everybody a chance to find the magic for themselves. So your angel numbers 4, 5, and 3. So 453. I will go ahead and put that in the screen for you. Go ahead and look up that number, see what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe consider joining my channel membership for exclusive readings and content I'll put out for members only. You could also support me beyond YouTube by visiting my Etsy store. Link is down below in the description box. I have handmade crystal jewelry there, paintings that I channel with a personal message for you, as well as personal readings upon availability. So have some fun exploring my shop. Pay me a visit anytime. Thank you for supporting me, watching, spending time with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care and always keep shining. Pile number 3. These are your seashells. That one looks like a little heart. I don't know if you can see that. This is your card. There's a message on the back of this. I'll be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. We're looking at November 2025. What is the main energy or theme for your month ahead? What to know, what to expect? Let's see. November 2025. Pile number 3 viewers. Let's see. What is your message for the month ahead? Okay, what do we have? Oh, wow. So we have the energy of ancestors. Let's see if we can get some tarot along with that. So your ancestors are looking out for you. I feel like they want to come through for a message by the looks of it. Also, something about your ancestors guiding you somewhere. I don't know if that's like a physical place. Guiding you to a physical place maybe, or guiding you in the direction of something. All right, so... and if I need to look underneath the surface of the deck, I will. So we have the 9 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Moon. Okay, no need to worry. That's what this energy is saying. No need to worry here. You are being guided, Knight of Pentacles, safely and securely, one step at a time, at a pace that you can handle. Even if you don't know, right? Even if you feel confused or you're feeling maybe uncertain, you're being guided right and true. They want you to know that you are secured. If you have some sense of confusion or worry this month, if you're worrying about something or situation in your life, Knight of Pentacles is saying you are secured, we got you, you're safe. We know what you need and we will provide it as you need it. The Moon is also energy of trusting your intuition. Yeah, things might not make sense or be 100% clear to you at this time. Or you might have confusion surrounding a certain situation this month. But there's a hidden element, there's an aspect of it that you can't see, is what that card is saying. But just because you don't see it, and you don't have all the answers, let's say, That doesn't mean you're not being supported or guided or provided for. It doesn't mean that you're not being moved properly or in the right direction. You are. The Knight of Pentacles takes measured steps. It dots every I, crosses every T, and it moves kind of slowly. You might feel like things are happening slowly for you, but the thing is, they're happening at a pace that you can handle. And happening right when they need to, as they need to. No sooner, no later. It's very precise and methodical, that energy. It's the energy of measure twice, cut once. And there's accuracy in that. To me, that's positive, because it's like this feeling of, I'm not going to let you mess up, right? I want to make sure this happens for you in the best possible way, in the most stable way. In the most secured way. I want to look underneath the surface to see what maybe an underlying influence is about this situation. You know, it could be that you're concerned about a job situation, a money situation, a housing situation, something in your earthly everyday life that has you concerned and feeling a little bit, right, worried and confused. But the ancestors are like, we got you. All right, we're holding you. We're securing you. Earthly energy here. All right, let's take a look. Whoa. That's wild, because I was like, it could be, you know, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, a money situation, a job situation, or whatever. And underneath the surface, look at all this abundance. Underneath the surface, you are abundant, you are prospering, you are thriving, okay? There's the feeling is you have nothing to worry about. Absolutely not. You don't have anything to worry about. Everything is aligning exactly, precisely with this energy, especially as it needs to. It's all coming together in a beautiful, perfect way, to the point where it's like your ancestors have your back. You can't mess it up. They're not going to let you, for one. There is abundance, there's provision, there is security, longevity with the Ten of Pentacles. Things that are built to last with the Ten of Pentacles. That's also the methodical energy of the Knight of Pentacles. It's like whatever energy the Knight of Pentacles moves in the direction of, he's doing it with the idea of securing himself long term. That's why he's so careful with every step he takes. For others, it might feel like he's moving too slow, but he knows exactly what he's doing, and he knows why. Those measured steps are securing his success later down the road. That Ten of Pentacles is saying, underneath the surface, you are coming into wealth, prosperity, security, abundance, well-being, long life, good health. Even if with the moon's energy, you can't see it. Because the moon obscures things. Things aren't always made clear with that energy to us. We walk by the light of the moon, we don't see things for what they really are. Why? Because we're in the dark. We're walking in the dark. There's an aspect that's hidden from us. But all the while, every measured step you've been taking towards your goals, towards your endeavors, it's all lining up and securing you long term in the future. No step toward a goal or that you have taken in the direction of something, let's say, has gone in vain. Every step has purpose. Also, if this is love, okay, I don't know why I'm getting the vibes of love. Maybe it's the Ten of Pentacles energy, which gives me like a long-term partner kind of vibe. Long-term commitment energy as well in a relationship. You could have somebody come towards you with the Knight of Pentacles energy, and you might be a little hesitant or reluctant when it comes to allowing somebody, right, to get close to you. I feel like you might be on the fence with the Nine of Swords and the Moon when it comes to somebody offering you something, whether it be a job or a love offer even. But the feeling is this Ten of Pentacles, right, underneath the surface, this offer with the Knight of Pentacles is trying to secure you long term. So maybe this person trying to offer you maybe a love offer or something like that, they're very considerate in a sense. Like, they're not coming to you with an offer on a whim. Like, they've put a lot of thought behind it, a lot of energy behind it. And if they're going to bother to offer you anything at all, it's going to be with the intention of something long term. Likewise, if it's a job opportunity, it can secure you long term. In a way that could bring you more abundance with the Ten of Pentacles for sure. And the ancestors are looking out for you in a way, right? Because it's like they want to bless you with this abundance. They want to bless you with this opportunity. They want to help you to increase your situation or provide you with more. They could be trying to align you with a special someone who wants this kind of long-term stability and relationship as well. And you might be a little confused, like on the fence, like, I don't know, should I not? Right? I'm curious to see what this card is. Okay, so we have the energy of cycle, which is about closing out a cycle. I feel like some of you are closing out a difficult cycle. You're coming into a rebirth, though. That's the Ouroboros on the card. And it can, be symbolic of rebirth and transmutation, where there's endings, there's beginnings. Renewal. I feel like you're coming out of a challenging cycle, difficult cycle. You're approaching, right, the closing of a cycle. One that with the Nine of Swords maybe has been difficult, worrisome. But we have a 10. So 10 is the perfection and completion of a cycle. So the fact that you have the cycle card here, the 9, which is the approach of a cycle ending, and then the actual completion of the cycle, is telling me you're on the right track. You're closing out a difficult chapter that's been slow and ongoing, maybe dragging its feet a little bit, and has kept you in the feeling of confusion and concern and worry and anxiousness. Right? Anxiety maybe through the roof. Well, that is all coming to a close. But know that that challenging cycle, you were being protected through it. And even though you couldn't see what lies on the other side of it, you were being guided, right, through it as well. Safely guided to the other side of it, to the conclusion of it also. And if there was any concern about your finances and how they were, everything was going to work out, or, if you had enough, Ten of Pentacles is saying you were being guided out of this dark night of the soul, right? Or this difficult chapter, guided in the direction, okay, by your ancestors, in the direction of this abundance that is underneath the surface that you can't see. We have the moon here. Moon is not letting us see that this abundance, right? Because this deck was like this, right? We couldn't see the card. So there's abundance underneath the surface of this situation that confuses you, that you can't see that you're about to receive. You're about to receive this increase, this wealth, this level up in your tangible situation. You were being led out of this dark night of the soul, out of this cycle, to receive this energy of the Ten of Pentacles. I want to look under here, but let me grab some more. I think the month of November is going to show you and reveal to you, right, all the blessings that were waiting for you on the other side of the closing out of a difficult cycle. That were guarded and guided by your ancestors so you can arrive at it all along. Wisdom. Oh, I love that. You have a book and you have a quill and ink. The permanence card always gives me the vibe of contracts, signing documents, writing, journaling, written word and spoken word. The wisdom card talks about books, knowledge, information, magic with the raven as well. Something about you journaling or writing or manifesting through written or spoken word. Maybe you've been shifting your mindset when it comes to wealth and abundance through the cycle that you have been undergoing recently and that is closing out now. But you've gained so much wisdom from your experience, and the permanence card is also saying you have the ability, or you made a way or found a way to rewrite your story. You found a way to rewrite your story and or rewrite your self-talk, your negative self-talk with the Nine of Swords, or your negative thinking and patterns. It's like you found a way to rewrite your narrative, your internal dialogue, and your story. Maybe that's what's part of the healing work that you were doing leading up to the completion of this cycle that you are approaching now. You are entering into a period of increased abundance, and you might feel that you're in a position now where you can't see it. But you're moving in the direction of it right now as we speak. You are, I feel, aligned with it. And this is saying to keep putting one foot in front of the other despite the unknown factors, despite not really truly knowing how it's all going to end up. This is about trusting your intuition, going and moving in the direction anyway, one step at a time, slowly but surely. Continue to allow yourself to be guided, trusting your higher self and your ancestors, your spirit team, and everybody who's looking out for you energetically, because they are guiding you in the direction of this abundance, longevity, this wealth, this increase, this life partner possibly for some of you. Also, the permanence card is giving me the end of a contract, the rewriting of a new one. Whether those are karmic contracts, soul contracts, let's see what's underneath the surface here. Oh, okay, so more energy of intuition. We have the moon, which is already symbolic of that. But then you actually have the intuition card to confirm it. We have the bridge also in the background, which is saying you are crossing the bridge from old to new, from the past into the future, from the old cycle, right, that has been challenging, maybe to a new one that is going to bring you more abundance, more possibility. Let's take a look at what's under here too. All right, so you have the bond card, which is saying all the seeds that you've planted, all the elements are coming together to align for this seed to take root and develop and come to fruition. Journaling, writing, whether literally or figuratively rewriting your own inner narrative, rewiring your brain, shifting your paradigm of thought. All of it's guiding you and leading you and helping to move you along in the direction of your abundance. And the seeds that you've planted, right, in a very tangible, solid, secure way. It's like a legacy that you're building, that you have been building through all the inner work, shifting, changing, and transmuting that you've done in the previous cycle. Let's get a final oracle message here. All the things that you need are coming together to nurture a seed of intention that you've planted a long, long time ago, maybe in the previous cycle, that now in the next cycle is secured so it can come to fruition. I also am getting the vibe that your ancestors could be dropping hints, clues, synchronicities along your path to confirm what is taking place for you. Let's see, final oracle message. Okay, 5 of Cups. Things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Now, remember when I was saying with the 9 of Swords, you might be worried, right? You might be concerned. You might be anxious. You might be feeling confused over here with the Moon energy, right? Look, the playfulness card. I pushed it out the way. Have more fun. Try to have more fun to distract yourself away from that feeling, okay? Find more fun. Redirect your energy so you can play. Go into your inner child and like go into that space of having more fun. Because you might think that things aren't working out, right? You might be worrying yourself, the 5 of Cups is saying you might be worrying yourself over nothing. Thinking that all is lost, but in reality, you still have 2 cups standing. You have the alignment, right, in the card of the 2 cups that are still standing. Let's not worry about the 3 cups that are spilled. We can't change that situation. We can't fix that or get it back. That was in the past. Let's focus on the future that lies ahead. And the future is bright. You have so much abundance and feeling of security and safety and well-being happening for you. Even if right now things might feel a little confusing, right? I feel like I want to grab another one. Let's not worry about the things we can't change and fix or get back, right? Let's redirect our energy so we can feel good, so we can play, so we can have fun. Focus on the positive, right? Not the negative. I just want one card. Some of these are sticking together. Okay. Because sometimes, you know, our humanness, we get in our feelings about our situation, especially we don't see how it's all going to work out. All right, but let's see. Oh my gosh, this is the 6 of Wands. Do you see that? Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. Okay? Everything's going to be fine. Everything's working out exactly as it needs to. You might be worried and concerned and feeling, you know, frustrated and anxious. And really, it's unfounded fear. You have the 6 of, literally the 6 of Wands. Okay? That's victory, that's success, that's achievement. That is victory over adversity. Here would be your adversity energy sometimes with the Nine of Swords for sure, but the Moon can feel like that too. Likewise, the Five of Cups. 5 is a number of challenge and change, or the challenges in the changes, right? As we change, as we shift, as we move out of a cycle. Success and victory and achievement after adversity is the Six of Wands. Good news. Good news is on the way, for sure. You don't see it happening. You might be in a position where you don't really see what's happening for you or the good that's happening for you, but it feels like your team has it under control. They know what they're doing, and they're not going to let you miss what's meant for you. Triumph over adversity here with the Six of Wands. Okay, you're going to be successful. It's all working out to bring you success, increase, abundance, wealth, a feeling of happiness, security, stability. Get your money right, okay, as well. If you've been struggling or worried about money, this is saying don't worry about it because it's all going to work out. The things are aligning to bring you increase. We just need you to have more fun and stop worrying your pretty little head because it's all going to be fine. That challenging situation or cycle is over. Let's not dwell on that anymore. We can't change it. We can't fix that. We can't get it back. All we can do is focus on now, right? That's what this is saying. You also go from a 5, right, to a 6. That's definitely progress. A 9 to a 10, more progress. Okay, let's see what the angel numbers are for this reading. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do roll the dice for angel numbers. The angel numbers that show up can confirm a lot of what is already said in the reading. It can also bring you a message you need personally. I don't look up a resource or give you one, right, to look up the numbers, because it could be one you don't like, and I never want to imply that one source on the internet's better over another. There's many different number interpretations online. I say go with one that speaks to your heart. Let that be your guide. Likewise, take the journey to research the numbers. You never know what other signs and serendipity, synchronicity you might come across, along your journey, which is always fun. Which is why I also tell you not to put number interpretations in the comment section for the same reason, because you want to give everybody a chance to find the magic for themselves. So let's see. We have 6, 5. Oh, and what do we got here? Hold on. So that's a 4. So 654. Interesting. It's like a countdown, isn't it? Yeah. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? Like that's literally a countdown. So you are literally right now in the midst of a countdown to some form of greater abundance in your life. That's why you might be feeling a little like iffy, uncertain, confused, worried, because you don't see what it's all leading to. The moon is going to keep things hidden, right? There's an element of surprise or a hidden element or factor that is outside of your awareness or your immediate awareness. So as you're going through the motions, as you're shifting out of a difficult cycle, there are certain things, I feel like there are certain things that you're going through and experiencing that are leading to a grand finale, a completion, right? To the completion, to the grand finale. And that's why it feels a little daunting to you probably. And you're You're worried that things are not going to turn out the way you hoped, or that out, or the way that you want with this card, right? But in reality, I think it's going to end up better than you expected. You have victory and triumph on the table here. Good news and good things are on the way. You're getting the reward, the compensation even, because it says public recognition or awards. You're getting the reward for the wait. You're getting I think the reward is the 10 of Pentacles, to be honest. You're getting compensated. You're getting a huge blessing. None of your struggles were in vain. Actually, the countdown to this blessing, this tangible blessing, this abundance, this increase, this victory, this triumph, is now. It's happening right now. And in the midst of the countdown, you don't know what the surprise ending is going to look like. You don't know what the ending is going to be. You don't know the outcome, right? So, yeah, it's going to be confusing as you're going through it, because you don't see how it's all going to turn out. But if you can be steadfast, like this Knight of Pentacles, and continue to put one foot in front of the other, I think you're going to be where you want to be sooner than you realize. What's weird is you have this 5 of water and the 6 of fire, right? That's kind of like a countdown too. The 6 and the 5, the 6 and the 5. Progressive steps. I don't know. You let me know in the comment section what this countdown is leading to. Like how it turns out. Like what tangible, in what tangible way it reveals itself to you. But this month is huge in that sense. I feel like by the end of the month, everything's going to make sense. And the blessing will be revealed. The triumph also, right? The finale and the victory of a cycle successfully completing itself will be revealed to you. What the outcome of that has all been for. It's kind of like this feeling of hindsight, right? Hindsight's going to show you what that last cycle, as challenging as it was, as slow in coming as it was, it's going to show you what it was all for. And there's some kind of victory and reward in that at the very end of it. I don't know why it's like the surprise element doesn't want to spill the beans. It doesn't want to... I was feeling this from another pile. It felt very like sort of vague. There's inheritance money. So I feel like a divine inheritance is coming your way. I also feel like for some of you with the book and the ink, quill and ink, maybe an offer to write a book or something. And you might be a little scared to do it, but you have to trust yourself, right? I don't know exactly what the surprise is, but there is a surprise headed your way. You're moving in the direction of that now. Knights, even though they might be slow moving, are still moving. There's a cycle ending. At the end of the cycle, you get the blessing. The closing out of the chapter on the other, right? on the new chapter, or in the new chapter, is where the blessing is. You close out the old chapter to receive the new. You're closing out a chapter of struggle to receive a blessing in its place. Again, no struggle was in vain. Every struggle, every difficult step was still leading you to the blessing. Like in the book The Alchemist, right? I would suggest reading it if you haven't. You could also get the audiobook, I think, on Spotify. But I've always just read it because I have a hard copy of paperback. So, but anyway, every struggle leads to the blessing. Every struggle still, no matter what or how it looks or the journey there, still leads to the treasure. Okay? That's what this is saying. And you are on a countdown right now to the treasure. And again, I don't know in what form or what shape that treasure is going to look like for you, or what the ultimate outcome is going to be. But I know that this reading is saying you're guided in the direction of that right now. And your ancestors are protecting the path in the direction of it. And there's victory at the end of it when all is said and done. And trust me, when you get there, you're not going to regret a single effing thing that you went through. Because if it was all going to lead to your blessing, why would you? Why would you change a thing? You wouldn't. Just like birthing pains, you don't regret all the pain, the struggle, the weight, the heaviness that you carry to bring that baby into the world. When that baby's in this world, you don't regret everything you went through to have it. That's kind of like what this is saying. But you're on the path there right now. That's all I can say. And I feel like at the end of the month, you will know what it was all for and what it was all leading to. Okay. So I will leave you here. I'll stop rambling. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you, by all means, let me know in the comment section down below. Look up your angel number, find the source that you trust, get the number interpretation. Maybe it'll confirm everything I've said. If you want to support me further beyond YouTube, beyond liking, sharing, and subscribing, consider maybe checking out my Etsy store. I have personal readings there. I have channeled paintings that I will do for you and also give you a message to accompany it. I also have crystal jewelry I make by hand. Have some fun exploring my Etsy shop. Link is down below in the description box. You could also maybe consider joining my channel membership on YouTube as well to support me even further. But I will leave you here. I hope that this reading has helped you, pile number 3 viewers. Let me know in the comment section if it has. Much love to you. Thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care and always keep shining.